everybody, Kimberly here, and I'm thrilled to share with you Frosthaven. It finally got here, and I am so thrilled. Just because I want to show you what's in the box, what we got in here to kind of help with some of that token resource management, and really what we're looking forward to in Frosthaven. And I am using we because I do not play this solo. I play Frosthaven and Gloomhaven with my husband. We figured it out a couple summers back. We have to play together, just the two of us, and it's so fun. We have the best adventure, and it's fun to work out those combos with each other. So I'm not going to actually get to play this until my summer break after our spring term concludes, but I wanted to show you what's in here, and I wanted to talk about what I'm super excited to play in Frosthaven. All right, so the only thing to do at this point is to take off the lid. And you know what? Grab a novel, listen to your favorite podcast. I'm gonna take the lid off. I promise. You know, this is so hard. I don't know if I could do it on my own. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I need some help because there's no way I can lift the box if I can't even get the lid off barely. I did. You know, give me something. But I'm going to bring in my husband, Lewis, to help me move and unpack this box so we can find out what's in the box. All right, we're back. I've got Lewis here. I'm so excited. He's going to be grabbing things out of this giant box, handing them to me in the center, and we're going to get some close-ups of what these components are and what Frosthaven offers gamers. So at the very first thing you saw when I pulled the lid out was the instructions, because we actually have the inserts from
Folded Space.
Folded Space. And so those actually require you to glue them together, but they're also made of styrofoam, so it really helps with the lightness of the box. Not for me to lift it, but for regular humans to lift really heavy boxes. Right. So this is the very first thing you see. Now, what are these? What's going on here?
So these are a way of organizing the different scenarios in the game. So you're going to start with 0, which is the tutorial, and then you'll do the first adventure, and there's these 2 arrows that will show you, you'll have 2 choices, and if you make one choice, you'll do adventure 2. If you make a different choice, you'll do adventure 3, and then you'll just follow these arrows all through different adventures, and you can go back and try different things. So and there's a number of pages of this. It expands for quite a while. So and, there's 100 plus
exactly.
adventures.
You've got like 100 plus, like 137 brand new adventures, which you may or may not do all of, but you've kind of got this, it looks like choose your own adventure. And for me, that just is so exciting. Yeah. So you choose something and it takes you down a path. And you can explore that particular direction.
So here's the rule book.
Yes.
It's a pretty hefty book. It's about, 70, 80 pages.
Oh, 83 pages. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you've got a tab here in the brand new section that Frosthaven offers. It's our Albertsons receipt. But it's called the Outpost phase because this is totally new to Frosthaven, right?
Right. So the first 50 pages are basically the Gloomhaven rules. Although there are some additions, you'll see this little sign.
It's a little snowflake.
It means new rule for Frosthaven,
and it's blue font, and so you'll really see that it'll pop.
They just appear in different places. But once you've got your Gloomhaven rules, there's a new phase called the Outpost phase, and this happens between adventures, and everything from that point on is new rules.
Yeah, passage of time. There's an event. I love events. I love things that just happen.
Right.
Building operations, which we're going to get to when we check out the map, and what we're allowed to do to build, which is a big part of the Frosthaven experience. Don't know what downtime is, but that sounds fun. And then construction sounds like more building things. So we're going to keep our little tab right there in the Outpost section, ready to go.
It's not a hard read. I read the 83 pages. I'll have to reread them
before
we play. But
we got our player, hit point track and experience right here on the side.
Let
me show you that close-up guide. This looks really familiar, right? There's your health, and then here's how many, stars experience I'm getting. Fantastic.
Right.
Okay.
That's super easy.
Yeah, this is our a round track along with all of our elements. Perfect. This looks so much like Gloomhaven. I'm on board. Oh, what's this?
That's some little journal thing. It's sealed. You won't be able to open it.
Look at this. Look at this.
At some point in the game, they'll tell us to break that seal, and we'll find out what's going on in there.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And look, there's a secret message on the front. Okay, I want to figure it out. I need the decoder.
Okay. So now we're getting to, these are from the folded space. These are for your characters. Yeah. We got a few of these.
Nice.
And these are ways that you can kind of store your character as you're playing with them. They have areas for your ability cards and your modifier cards and your figure and so forth.
I think this is a... Oh, yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, and they're in 4 colors, yellow, green, blue, and red. And that's just a nice organizing tool.
Yeah.
We'll only use 2 of those, but they're available with the folded space.
Fantastic.
This is another folded space container. This has overlays, tokens, and things like trapdoors and stuff. It also has...
Giant tentacle monster.
It has a giant tentacle monster. It has these little...
See?
Yeah, these pieces, I don't know if that'll show up very well, but these pieces are used for tracking turn order when you're in a battle.
There's that guy. It looks so cool.
And here's another box. This one has... I've got 2 of the starting figures.
These are the mini boxes.
The mini is inside that box.
You're not allowed to open these until you unlock that character, or if they are part of the start characters that you're allowed to pick from. And these 2 are.
Those 2 are start characters.
Yeah, they are. And we're going to see their character box here in just a minute.
And then these are... the way the folded space organizes monsters is they give you these little containers and they just have you kind of rack them up like this, and they tell you what to do, and so they have different set groupings of them.
Fantastic. Look at that. Oh, so frosty. I love it. No, serious, they're so cool.
This bunch here are like bosses and so forth.
Nice.
Okay,
this is great.
This little container is for your hit points.
Oh, yeah.
And that's super easy.
I mean, these guys, here's the element trackers, and here's all the hit points. Fantastic. Great.
Right. So here are 4 possible starting characters. There are 6 starting characters to choose from, and these are 4 of them. There's more in here we'll get to, but...
Nice. So just like before, you've got your box, and when you open it up, you're going to find that character sheet, their deck of cards. You're going to find, little chits that go with trackers and things.
Right.
Fantastic.
All the cool things in there.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So let's pull that aside. So this is the map.
Okay, let's take a look at it.
This is the big one. So
massive.
We're gonna open
it is
this
huge. So I'll hold the bottom and you pull it out up there.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Oh, teamwork. Wow.
Okay.
Look at this. It doesn't even fit. So I'm going to pull it down here. Perfect.
The top half of the map, the northern coast, is zoomed out. Here's Frosthaven, and then there's all these little numbers.
Yep.
And when you uncover a possible adventure, you'll get a sticker, which you'll put on that spot, and it'll show a cave or something. And then you can go there, and if you overcome that challenge, you can cross it out.
Nice.
And the bottom half of the map is the outpost of Frosthaven.
All right, let me move this up a little. There we go.
Okay, and as you can see, Frosthaven has a wall and some buildings and a lot of spots to build new buildings.
So like the workshop, it says 84. Looks like that's built.
Yeah.
But there are rubble places with numbers, and that's where we could build.
Right. And eventually you'll get a sticker that will have how to build it. And there are spots like this wall and this hunting lodge.
Okay.
And they're not built yet. They have a list of all the goods that you're going to need to build it during the outpost phase.
Okay, so it seems like there's 2 types of buildings. Ones that you can unlock in the game, and I believe it's through retirement of characters events that allow you to have a specialty, and then that person goes and works inside of the outpost for you to go and patron, or you can just build things and that they're done, but they cost resources and other things, and you have to really prioritize mining camp, walls. You've got logging camp.
Yeah, so there's a lot that's going on.
Hunting lodge. Okay.
And of course you put stickers on here. Now there are, you can buy a pack of removable stickers, which mean they don't stay permanently if you want to reset the game when you're finished.
Is it this guy?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got this guy. Yeah.
And this is an additional thing. You have to buy it separately.
Yeah. Fantastic.
And that's just for people who don't want to put
campaign
stickers on their map and
all
they're
this stuff.
just there forever.
Brilliant. Okay, super.
Okay, so then
Very
we
exciting.
have on the side of the box here we have some books.
A lot of books.
A lot of books. And so
okay, so what's the difference between section book and unnamed book? Oh, it's upside down. Scenario book.
So the scenario book, you'll go to scenario 1 or scenario 2, and they're all numbered and they have all the things listed in there.
Okay.
And you'll set up the things based on here. At some point in the adventure, maybe you'll open a door or something, and it will say go to the other book. Number 47 or whatever, and it will tell you how to adjust things, like if you add on new spots or if new monsters have shown up. So this helps with the problem in Gloomhaven of you could see
spoilers. It
would spoil things.
Yeah, and so you make choices based on the first half because you can see the second half.
Right.
So this really creates that allure, that mystery of like, what are we doing? Is there going to be even more behind this door if we go through the door because they tell us you got to get to this place or that place? That's awesome. Right. I really like that. That's new and that's exciting. I'm on board for that.
So this is the potion crafting board.
What?
So as you get resources, one of the things you can do in the outpost phase is craft potions. Okay. And so what you'll do is like you'll get 2 herbs.
Yeah.
And maybe I've got this herb and that herb.
Yeah.
And then
together
you go together and you peel that back and find out what kind of potion you made.
Okay.
And then with 3 herbs, you need the one in the corner plus 2 to find out what kind of potion you made.
So this that's fantastic.
Lets you make potions.
Oh, I love it.
Healing potions. These are just some cards.
Yeah. Just some more sheets and stuff.
Sticker sheets.
Sticker sheet for rules, like if you change the rules. Okay.
Or for just putting on the board and stuff. This is your campaign sheet, so you can keep track of what you're doing.
So here's our campaign sheet for all of our notes and the rooms. It looks like summer and winter. We've got all of our great stuff here. Oh, fantastic. Retire character. Oh, prosperity. Of course, you've got to have good prosperity. That's fantastic. Right. Okay.
This is the book that first thing you see when you open the box. And it says, Welcome to Frosthaven. And it kind of tells you how to organize things. And the reason I wanted to point to this is the box, if you don't get the folded space insert, the box comes with a plastic insert that I think is really quite nice. Yeah. I think you need a good organizational strategy when you play a game that's got this much stuff in it. Mm-hmm. Gloomhaven, you had, in my opinion, had to buy something to help you organize it. I think the plastic insert that comes with this box is pretty great. And, I bought the folded space as part of the Kickstarter, but if you don't get it, I think the insert will be just fine. Okay. Also, as part of the Kickstarter, I got solo scenarios.
Oh, nice.
In case someone wants to play by themselves.
In case somebody.
You never know.
Probably not me, but that's okay. That's really fun. Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
So here's that looks like fun.
Fantastic.
Here's a folded space box. These are for events. They're the winter.
So we've got the outpost events, the road event. Oh, of course, we always have road events when you're going out from the city center, the outpost to someplace. You're always hitting something on the road. What is it?
And then this is like random dungeons and stuff.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
There's a lot of room for those. This is. More monsters. More monsters, please. Look at that cutie. Yeah. These are great. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Oh, there's something underneath it. Yeah, there is.
Yeah. It's all the bits.
These are all the condition bits, like if you get a bleeding wound or a poison or
these are
something.
all amazing.
Here's more monsters. These are smaller.
More monsters.
And here's more. These are overlay tiles. So, if you need to...
Oh my gosh.
If you need to put ice or
these are great.
Or like trash or something, if
ice or
the adventure wants the trash, you just take one of these and put it on there. So all those are really nicely organized. I really do like that a lot.
All right, there we go. I finally found the right one to sit on the right one. Okay. Great.
These are your little plastic
guys.
bases for the monster
all the
tokens
bases.
and stuff.
Absolutely. We're very familiar with all the bases.
Yeah, you gotta have those.
Yeah.
And here's some
There we go.
little numbers to keep track of things.
Oh, fantastic.
So instead of
boxes.
loot coins,
Cute boxes.
Frosthaven has loot pouches.
Oh.
And that's because sometimes they have coins in them, but sometimes they have herbs or other things that you might want.
Yeah, so not just coins are valuable, because you want those herbs to go on that herb track. I want them. Okay.
There's a bunch more cards.
Yes.
As you can see, I've kind of bandied some of them.
Yeah, we use the
I like
bandies.
the
It's so much easier
the
to grab
special
things.
bandies.
Oh yeah, so there we go. We've got a bunch of our
Those are like
decks.
monster cards and so
Gosh, I
forth.
think it might all be because it's got the same back.
Now the
Lurker,
downside
Claw
to
Crusher.
yeah, I know. The downside to the folded space versus other ways of doing it is all the monsters are like that, and so I alphabetized them, but that took me a little time.
It did.
But you still have to dig through. If you're like, oh, I'm looking for lurkers, you have to go until you find. They're not separated into boxes or whatever else. These are the
yeah.
what do we
They're
call
the cards
those?
for
the cards that give the
it's
information on the monsters.
Because when you take a look at these cards, oops, that guy's different. The ones that
those are bosses. The bosses now have new kind of weird half and half.
Yeah, so I was looking. I mean, you can kind of see it's like the half and half, but yeah, I was trying to pull one out, but you crank them inside of the little folder.
That's a boss one.
Yeah, but then you turn it over, and there's your little
for like minions and stuff.
your guys. That's fantastic. Okay, pop him back in there. Fantastic.
So you remember we had the winter events. Here's summer events and summer roads.
Yeah, fantastic.
And here's buildings, inactive buildings, and active buildings.
Oh, don't look at these guys, and they're actually turned. I'm gonna turn them this way.
No, leave them the way they are.
Oh, but
I know, but
they have the AB facing the out, and that's the answers.
Maybe. So there's a big stack of envelopes that come with the game, and you'll be told to open, say, envelope 37 or 39.
That's great.
Some of these you can tell are pretty fat because they have quite a bit of stuff inside, and they all.
This one's a chunky one.
Yeah, it's really big.
Get fee. Oh, is it 21? Look at that. Oh.
Okay, see those real quick.
Yes, no.
So they're.
I want to play with them.
One thing you should know is when you get Frosthaven, you'll want to go to their website and go to their frequently asked questions, and they'll have a list of all the printing errors in errata. So like envelope 81, there's some errata on that. And so I just wrote it on the envelope.
That's
so
okay.
if we ever get to that envelope, we'll remember to open it.
Make sure you do that.
Okay.
Oh, I love secret envelopes. I love sealed things. I love secret messages.
There's more cards.
More cards. So challenges. We've got modifier deck changes. This thing, I don't know. That looks fantastic. It looks like these are your goals, right? If you have your objective or your, what is it? Not a life goal, but
it's everyone gets an objective to get some perk points.
Right.
Now notice
50.
Yeah, so you get your Frosthaven gets attacked. And you have a town deck where you flip it over and...
Oh, it's like 50 seems like a lot.
It's like how much guard power do you have? So if you have 30 guard power, you might pull that and get plus 50 and then you have 80 guard power. So here's items.
Secrets.
So those are some secret things.
Secrets.
Here's,
purchasable items.
There's items you can purchase. Some are currently available. These are unavailable, but they can become available. And then there's items you can craft.
Oh my gosh.
So just like you can make potions, you can also use those goods to make certain items.
So cool.
Okay, and then the last thing that's in the box is all the other characters.
Wow.
And I think there's 16 total, so you start with 6 that are available, and you can unlock up to 10 more. So there's all those characters, and then of course all the boxes with the little minis.
But some of them are a little bit bigger than others.
Like that one is look how big it is. There's who knows why. So I think
interested.
Yeah, it's a mystery, and you have to open them up to find out. So there's just a ton
until you're told to.
Yeah, not until you're told to. And that is the box. Can I show it?
Yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh.
It's a big empty box.
It is a big old empty box. Thank you so much, Lewis, for just coming and just helping me share just how exciting this is, how much stuff is in the box, and just how many adventures and characters and storylines that there are to discover in Frosthaven.
Yeah, it looks like we have our summer planned.
We have the whole summer planned. There's no time for anything else.
Yeah, so
but yeah, I mean,
there's a lot to do.
Really does help me push to spring break and then to wrap up all of my grading so that I can actually sit down and enjoy Frosthaven.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for joining us for some of these close-ups and the things we're looking forward to the most with Frosthaven. I think for me, the one thing that just captures my attention. Oh, yeah, okay.
We forgot something.
Yeah.
So the folded space inserts take so much room that the map pieces don't fit in the box. So the folded space includes this folder, which is this really cool way.
It's a
really
archive.
Cool way to sort
the
map.
I'm trying not to crush all the little...
Oh, don't worry about it. So you can
okay.
see, so.
But you open it up, and then inside are all the tiles for your rooms and how you configure all your spaces and stuff. So, like, here's this guy. He goes into that space, and everything that is the room is put in here. I mean, you can see that, like, that's a whole file folder all on its own.
This is really cool, too, because you don't have to do a weird sorting thing at the end where you try to fit everything into the box.
Yeah, that was part of Gloomhaven.
Right, and when it says pull out tile number 6 or 7, you just go straight to 6, 7, pull it out. It's really easy to find those. And then this is shaped enough like a game box that it's really easy to store. So I like that a lot. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. That was one last thing.
No, I know. I knew I said I would forget if I put it down on the side beside me, and then we almost did. But I think for me, I love, like I said earlier, I love opening up secret envelopes. I love figuring out little, puzzles and mysteries. But the thing I'm looking forward to the most is the city building elements, and I think what it's going to do is encourage us to go through more characters in a quicker fashion, and that means we get to have more characters and different styles of play. I think in Gloomhaven we really got a combination, and we liked it, and we just stayed with it for like forever, and we really liked it, but we also didn't get to open up as many characters. So that's the thing that I think I'm looking forward to. So it kind of, cascades into really cool things in Frosthaven. But it starts with the city building and that kind of in-between adventures for me. It seems more, that's built into it in addition to all the cool, rooms and stuff.
Right.
Or scenarios, I guess.
I agree.
Yeah. Well... Did you have anything?
No, I'm just looking forward to doing this. Thanks for inviting me down to show you what's in the box.
Yeah, I need help. And, it may take us a while to get it packed up again because it's all spread out everywhere. But we have our handy-dandy sheets. And with teamwork, we can make it happen. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you later.
Whitefire Woods, why hast thou forsaken me?
Because we have inserts from...
Folded laser.
No, laser's the other one.
Laser rocks. Folded space.
Okay, let's start over.